Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. I won't be before you too long, but I am excited to let you know what I have going on here. My name is Ellis Miller, and I'm the founder of GridGo Media. And so the story behind this company, I'm sure most of you would assume that I didn't grow up thinking to myself, I want to go buy some charging stations and make them a business, right? That wasn't my idea. What actually happened was I was running a car rental company. I had 250 plus trips, 5-star rating, but I was doing everything myself, detailing, picking them up, dropping them off. I had a foldable e-bike, right? I'd put it in the trunk, run cars to the airport on my lunch break, and then hike back to work. So I was doing everything. But you put cars and people together, something's bound to happen. So enough stuff happened where I was like, all right, I need to pivot. All right, I wanted something low impact. I wanted something that I didn't have to be there 24/7 for it to run. So if you notice, this is a ChatGPT prompt. This is important. This is the exact prompt I used to start me on this here. So what it says is, what is a passive business income stream that I can start in Kalamazoo for $500 that no one else is currently doing, right? And I rattled off 10 things, and when I saw this, I knew it was it. I knew what Kalamazoo wanted to do. I knew the direction we were going in, and I feel like all the big cities have it, so why not us? Okay. So what is it that I do now that I'm here? So GridGo Media is building Kalamazoo's visibility infrastructure. Okay. I want to emphasize infrastructure. All right. So a network that helps businesses, organizations, and community initiatives connect with people in high traffic venues, right? And this is all powered by these interactive charging stations, right? Now this is my demo model. We got some that you would see in arenas and stuff like that, but this is a small demo model. But all of this is powered by these charging stations with this integrated digital display. All right. So what are my biggest challenges? If you go back to the prompt, I said no one else is doing it, and that's true. So there's no one in the area doing it. And we all know that when you're the first, the problem is you're the first. And I got to prove everything works, right? So my number one is market education, right? How do I get people to look at this as more than a charging station, right? I want people to see it as, okay, you're a part of a network, right? Anywhere you see this, any venue that has one of these is now a business hub, right? So I want to get people to see it as that and not just some guy placing charging stations. Number two, venue distribution. Most people that are in this space, they're going after bars and restaurants, which is cool, that's fine. But see me, I'm going after stadiums. Right? I'm going after universities. I'm going after hotels, right? And I do have a couple of those. I'll tell you about it later on. And then next, advertising adoption, right? I heard some conversations earlier, everybody's in marketing, right? You're doing the social media, doing all this and that. But this is something different. It's a new way to grab attention. So how do we get people to understand what it is and then next be a part of it? So what have I been doing? How do I counter this? Number one, direct venue outreach, good old networking. Doing stuff like this, picking up the phone, sending emails, just showing up and being consistent about it, right? So direct venue outreach, advertising conversations. So having conversations with local business owners. What are you doing now? All right, what are you trying? Okay, you're doing social media ads. Okay, are you hitting the target market that you want? So what's the challenges with that you're seeing right now? So, and next, partnership-based growth. Exploring some revenue share options, right, to get that buy-in to make it mutually beneficial for people. Okay, the GridGo Business Boost program. Now I can't fully disclose what that is just yet, but it's a develop additional promotional support to help local businesses gain exposure. So again, I can't exactly reveal what that is, but the conversations are already being had with some financial institutions and organizations around Kalamazoo. I'm going to be launching that shortly. And then message refinement. Again, that's been my top priority, getting people to think of it as I am a part of a network now rather than just getting a charging station in my venue. So lesson learned. Number one is that the story creates a bigger buy-in. When people understand, all right, Ellis, you got these charging stations, but why are you doing this? What are you actually after? What's your purpose for this? Right? So getting the story behind that. And if you can see somebody's advertising on my screens now, this is actually a company that I'm advertising for now. And then posting and getting the story behind why she's doing that helps get that bigger buy-in. Business needed more structure, right? So talking to different entrepreneurs and business owners, learning that it's not enough to just have a charger station. You need QR code tracking, landing pages, stuff like that. So, excuse me, learning how to get into all that. Positioning changes everything. Again, refining that message. And then being first comes with challenges. How do I get the market adoption here? So my question to this community is, as GridGo Media continues building Kalamazoo's visibility network, what partnerships, organizations, or strategies would you recommend to help accelerate adoption and expand the platform throughout the community? Okay, cool. So some of my socials and contact information there.